assalamu alaikum and good afternoon, my dear all friends. I'm Ahmad Rashid Ahmadzai, again with a new English lecture, starting with the most merciful and most compassionate. Dear all friends, before starting our today's lecture, same like usual, I would really like to ask you all to support me by your likes, by your subscribes, and also by sharing my video with your friends. Dear all friends, today we're going to talk about quantifiers. It is really important to know the proper places of using quantifiers in the sentences. Dear all friends, before talking about where can we use quantifiers, first we need to define quantifiers. Dear all friends, if someone asks you about definition of quantifiers, you can simply define quantifiers like this, that quantifiers is or words or phrases that used before noun to indicate amount or quantities. It means whenever we are using quantifiers in our sentences, they used to indicate amounts or quantities. There are many quantifiers in English language, dear all friends. For example, any, much, many, a few, a little, and enough or some. Today we're going to talk about a few of them. Dear all friends, we use the first one, a few. We use a few with nouns which are countable. For example, I have a few pens in my backpack. The second one, which is a little. We use a little when we're talking about nouns which are uncountable. For example, there is a little milk in my glass. Next, let's talk about the next quantifiers, which is much. We use much for nouns which are uncountable. For example, there isn't much sugar in my cup. Let's talk about many. We use many for nouns which are countable. For example, there are many bikes in my class. Dear all friends, today the main focus in today's lecture or in today's video is on enough, that where we should use enough properly. Dear all friends, there are three different places that we can use enough in our sentences. The first place that we can use enough is before a noun. For example, you don't eat enough fruit. Fruit is a noun and we use enough before a noun. The second place that we can use enough is we can use enough after a verb or after an adjective. For example, let's make some examples. Ahmad isn't sleeping enough. In this sentence, we used enough after the verb, which is with the verb in the sentence as sleeping. Let's use enough after an adjective. For example, my mobile isn't big enough. In this sentence, we used enough after an adjective. Dear all friends, it was our today's lecture about quantifiers and also about usage of quantifiers, especially usage of enough. Dear all friends, in order to ask me to make some videos about the things that you don't know in English grammar, you can write down in my video comment section. I'm going to prepare some videos as per your own suggestion. Dear all friends, I hope you enjoyed and learned some new things from our today's lecture. Take care of yourself. Be blessed. Allah Hafiz.